Okay, so this is my my first how to do vocals music video. Music video? No, just video. And this is just a one-off, and I'm not gonna edit this in any way, and I'm not going to do anything to it. This is the first time I'm gonna, so you know, I ain't just a load of bullshit. Okay, to start, I'm going to be going through several things today. I'm going to try and get you off to start doing vocals, not actually get you off, but like, beginner vocal stuff on lows and highs. After that, we're going to be going through, certain techniques, if I remember all these things, and like as requested by a friend of mine, how to make sure it doesn't hurt, because that usually means you're doing something wrong, unless you've just started doing it. But I'll go into that later. Okay, to start with, you need a drink. Doesn't really matter what. Actually, it kind of does. Don't drink any milk or chocolate, or anything like that. Just don't eat milk, chocolate, milkshake, anything. My personal preference is an energy drink, I guess, but that's just me. Like, just something to make you a bit lubed up in the old throat region. Okay, and then just make sure you're really, really wet down the old throat. I drink water through the day and whatnot, but yeah. So then you want to start with a kind of like a oh man, kind of sound. Okay, and a good thing to like kind of practice is kind of like try pushing out, breathing, like so you go right, but close your throat to the point where you can't breathe out, because the tighter you can close it. So it's like, when you try and make your face go red, you go, that's what you're doing there. Okay, that's a good thing to do, I think. It might not be, I'll probably be wrong, but yeah, just try that. And then what you do is you take the first part, okay, and you go, and you can control the air more because you're using your throat to open and close like that. If you imagine that's your throat, like, the tighter it is, the less air that gets through, but the more noise it makes. The more it comes out, the more airy it's going to sound, less gargle, more air, and that's pretty much how you do loud vocals, which would be more of a oh, but it wouldn't be so less brutal, you could say. Okay, yeah. So you kind of like want to be like that. It depends on the sound you're going for. If you're going for a for the Fallen Dreams, then you want to be a lot more open. Okay, so your throat's nice and open. I don't even think your throat opens that much. I can't tell. I haven't measured, but you want to really feel it. You gotta be like, yes, I'm the man. Fuck yes! Like that, something like that. Like I said, but you're still tightening your throat a little bit, and still making a kind of a gargle. Also, mouth movement, facial expression, that makes a difference too. I find anyway. I mean, if I'm going from like it does help, as stupid as you look, but also what your tongue does in your mouth. If you cut it up like that in your mouth, then it kind of makes it more of a whereas when I cut it like that, maybe it suppresses the noise or something, I'm not sure. Lovely. Highs. Okay. Lots of people are cool and do highs. I like to do highs, they're fun. And the best thing I've learned is less about down here, because I know two kinds of ways of doing highs. Well, there's more than two, but there's like one way you sound a little bit like the Black Dahlia Murder, okay, and there's one way you sound a bit like Mitch from Suicide Silence, okay, and Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder does quite a weird technique. It's kind of like actually screaming like a girl, which is like ah! So, and like Eradication do the exact same thing as well. Quite a similar band actually, but but there's still a little tiny bit of like ah! That's where you want to start. I forgot to mention. Start with a ah! When you can do a ah! That's when you can kind of push harder, but not letting out as much air, which sounds like Mitch, which is like yeah! That's more for louder use, I suppose. And then you've got, as I said, Trevor from Black Dahlia Murder. He does it kind of like, yeah! I'll make your life a living hell! Which is more, I don't know, it's not so popular anymore. I quite like them. They're fun, and yeah, I quite like listening to them as well. But yeah, everybody has their personal preference. But recently I've been doing a less you know, I'm not even picking up all the points here, so I feel like a bit of a dick, right? But going back to the Mitch one, okay, it's like your voice box. You know, you go, hello, my name is David. Hello, my name is David. Hello, like that. Whilst you're going, hello, my name is David. Hello, my name is David. Hello, my name is David. And also, the more spit you put into it, the more brutal it sounds as well. And same with the Black Dahlia one. That's just how it works. This is probably the least helpful thing ever. But a friend of mine asked how to not make it hurt. It doesn't hurt me. The only time it has ever hurt me to do it was we recently went on tour with our good friends in Golden Tanks, and that night, one of the nights there, we played a gig at 1 in the morning, and there was a club night before and after, and I found myself after singing One Direction at the top of my voice, full on, louder than any vocalist, fucking, yeah, singing it to my friend Louis. Well, I call him Louis Anton. Singing at the top of my voice, and for about 3 days I didn't get my voice back. But then well, for about a week I didn't get my voice back. But then, whilst I didn't have my voice back, it hurt to do a lot. Like, it was a very bad scratching. The only thing I can recommend to stop it from hurting is being very well lubricated. Lots of moisture down the old throat. You're probably going to take this the wrong way and think, oh, let's go suck dick or something. I don't know. But be very lubricated down the throat. What else? I don't know how long a video lasts on an iPad, so I'm going to have to try and speed this up. Another thing, don't push too hard. Just don't push too hard. Just that's as hard as you need to push. As if like you want to blow a dandelion. Okay? Don't want to push any harder than that. Because if you do, then you're going to do yourself some damage. So I've covered highs, mids and lows, how not to hurt yourself. I think that's pretty much everything. I can't really remember, and if I've forgotten anything, I do apologise. And thanks for sticking with this. So yeah, lots of water. Tighten your throat to go lower. Open it up to sound more hardcore. Highs, it's all in your voice, as well as the gargle. Yeah, wow, I managed to stretch that out into a 10-minute video and evaluated it in about 15 seconds. Thanks a lot though. Please subscribe, and if you did like this, and if there's anything that I need to mention next time, I'll put it in. Thanks again.